Okay, let's see if I can get this together because this was pretty tough. As I was doing this video, I saw a Rubik's Cube and how the Rubik's Cube should be made, and then it started telling me the opposition of colors. And then I saw something about blackjack and what you should do and not do. And at the same time, I saw an old video, and I'm going to go through the top things right now. First, we're going to go over, and I don't like the shadow. I really don't like that shadow. Okay, so the first thing we're going to go over is opposites in Rubik's Cube. Green versus blue. Green is 49. 7 by 7 is 49. 9 by 4 is 36. 9 plus 4 is 13. This is the lowest and the highest number we can possibly have. Put them together, it creates the lowest number, your AC. Your 3 is your AB. This is your AB inside of A. It takes one pass to receive into the next pass. This is your creation. 95 is the foxhole. 9 times 5 is 45. 9 plus 5 is 14. That is the passage of the sun, which now relates to 45, okay, which is numbers that do not create DC energy. So however the DC energy flows, that you do not split in blackjack. 4 and 4 create the single 8 heaven. The single 8 heaven that's connected over here, here, and here. You have to put the outsides to create the inside. The top and the bottom actually look like your bull or your cow and the horns. The cow and the horns. Here's your energy magnets on each side. This I call the tow hook between the two. See, this one and this one comes together as your 8. You make another one on this side and you continue them and you live in between here. This is the space. I'm assuming you live here. So then we get back to the colors, and this totals 95. This becomes 14, becomes AD. This is blue. 0 equals 6, but at the same time, we're going to expand that. The 15th letter in the alphabet is 0. 4 times 15 equals to 60. 4 plus 15 equals to 19, artificial intelligence. 4 plus 15 is 19, plus 60 equals to 79. 7 times 9 is a reflection of the AC. How does the AC come in? Through the blue of the 7th gate. 60, 0 equals 15, 6 by 15 equals to 90. That is your birth, becomes 96. 96 and your 41 or 14 is now your rotation, 1 and 9, 4 and 6 in your 10, 10 world. 9 and 6 minus 2 plus 1, alpha beta 1 and 2 is now created within 9. Why does that happen? 9 and 6 equals to 15. This is 15. 1 and 5 is 6. 9 and 6 is 15. 15, 1 and 9, 5 and 5 equals your 10, 10. Minus 1, minus 2 plus 2, 22 from both sides equals to your 77 gateway. 77 will recreate the green, and the green is life, THC. Inside the mix of red and orange, where it takes yellow to create orange, and it takes yellow to create green inside blue, it takes yellow inside red to create orange. So we have to understand how yellow came into play between these two. The number to yellow is 9211. Add 11 onto this, or minus 11 from this. This one will equal 38. 38 is minus 1 plus 4. Again, the band, AD, 1 and 4. The 4 corners to the 1 foxhole in the center. Red-orange says the sky. In the sky is the gateway to the sun because these letters say sky. It says her sky, CL. It says the divided sky, the I between the two. 1 sun, 2 worlds. But there's more than 1 sun because there's another one here. See the way it's split? This one from this one. This sun seems to be blocked out. Here's your staff supported from one level to the next. But this is also questionable what you see. So we come over here and we get a total of 87. This is the same thing. Orange equals 60, blue equals 40. They come into doing the same thing, the same creation. Blue gets created inside of orange, or blue, blue, 40, 40 equals to 80. blue, blue. Then the 10, because the 10 is your passage. Your 10 is your passage. It's 80 and 10. It's the passage in the center. We need the center. Your two sides, we need the center for your 80. See your 8? You get another 8 over here, but this is not going to tell you much yet. 87 is the gateway. It's also the 12th moon, 7 and 8. 7 is the door to open to both worlds. That's the way I have to assume they are. 27, 2 times 7, 2 plus 7, we'll end up saying B and G are big, big red. 93 represents Hoover Dam. 93 represents the eye in the sky. 93 represents Saturn. Uranus plays inside of Saturn. Which brings up another thing. What is the difference between the U and the V? The V joins this side to this side, overlapping of the one pass. The U would be that one over here. The V is at the bottom, joining the point to the next point, and the U, something like that. I got to go over this again. White equals 65, yellow equals 92, and 18 equals to 29, and 30 equals to 41. The total equals 70 plus 6 equals 76 plus 6 again equals to 82. This is TH time heaven. This is connected. 76 by 76 is the egg. The egg is your head. The egg is also the moon. 18 are the three worlds of 6. This is your 4 and 1 dice. 5 by 6 equals 30. We have to find out what is perfect that can connect and make the numbers that are the same. 5 6s go into here. 3 6s go into here. Perfect. 41 plus 6 equals 47. And the time is the birth. 47 and 29 equals to 76. Yellow and yellow equals to 22. On the short count, on the high count, 157. The spirit of the egg and the gateway. Electric company right here. 57 is the spirit of the moon. 15 and 51 is the gateway of the spirit. Green equals 4. Blue equals 4. Red equals 9. Orange equals 6. 8, 6. White equals 2. Yellow equals 2. 2 and 2 is 4. This combination is 4. If we look for the in-between, because white is opposite of yellow and Rubik's Cube, the in-between, 75 and 82, 78 and 79, 78 and 79 would be the halfway point, or 78, let's plus, what was it say, plus 13 on this, and minus 13 on this. One would be 12 and one would be 13. That would be the king and the queen. The king and the queen that wears the cap. This is where we connect. They're white. This is the white. That would be Pegasus into the soul. 65 Aleph becomes Pegasus into the soul connecting. So this is an abbreviation of what numbers can actually say. Why? Because green equals 49, blue equals 40, 89, 0 equals 6 equals 95. 0 is represented. That means the 10 world is represented. This can already say 105, the hand of God. 105 is represented. It can now say 155. You get 155, you come over here. Jesus, 47, his number is 74, but he's before time. We reverse it, 47 by 33, 1551. Moses is number 71 inside his name. Moses says the head and tail of the gateway of light. And it's in his number. When we have Jesus and the day, cat, the cat in the hat is number 24. Cat equals 24. Dog equals 26. 74 by 24 is 1776. 74 Jesus times the cube equals to 1554. Look at the number I have. 47 by 33 is his number. 1551. What is the difference? It's the leap year. 3 times 7 is 21. The 8th year, 3 by 8 is 24. The difference between here and here is 222. 3 times 74. 8 times 222 is 1776. The gateway, the connection of the moon. It's a new vibration. Something happened in a whole new vibration. That moon in the sky, if this is what it says, a new vibration, that moon in the sky must have been changed or altered. 518 by 3 is 1554. 5 by 18 is your 90 birth of your 3 creation of 555. The triangle, 3 triangles that come together, and a 3 triangle that comes together. 3 by 517 is 1551. This is your gateway, just like Moses is now created. The French, they say 17, 18, 19. So at the same time, I will multiply 3 by 517 because 5 is just like 0. 5 will cut anything in half. Anything that's under 5, if I go 3 times 2 is 6. If I go 3 times 5 is 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. So 2 and 5 become the same. Let me repeat it. 3 times 5 is 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. 3 times 2 is 6. So we made it the same. 2, 5, and 8. 3 by 8 is 24. 2 plus 4 is 6. So multiplying 3 by 2, multiplying 3 by 5, multiplying 3 by 8 will all equal 666. So 5 doesn't go anywhere. 1 becomes a lower world. 8, this one becomes a lower world. 1 becomes a higher world, or a different side of the world, and we get the same thing. This one will now create 1551. Birth of Christ, the Son of Christ over here. And 3 times 19, we have to go 3 by 519 equals 1557. 1, 5, and 7. 19 is the A and I. It's the artificial intelligence, 1 and 9, and I'm going to show you something about 1 and 9. Inside of blackjack, we're not going to split 44. We're not going to split 55. We're not going to split 10, 10. We don't split this because it makes 1 perfect 8 heaven, 4 above and 4 below. This because it makes 2 worlds with the heart inside of it, above and below. 10 is because we created the crisscross, the skull bones of the 2 sides, linking the 2 worlds together, or you matched the 2 worlds with the 2 worlds, creating your 4 worlds. I'm not sure if it's this way, this side, and this side, and this side, and this one. I can't explain what it is right now, but your 4 world is right here. Here is a circle. Here is a circle. Here is a circle. Here's a circle. The only reason you see this is because it's split from this side to this side. So this is whole egg. This is a whole egg. Here's split eggs because this is where it comes in. Whatever it is has to come in this way, or this is the linkage between the couplings of these 2 sides. Whichever way you want to use it. If somebody comes in and shows me something, I can understand this a little bit more. So we don't split it. We don't split these cards. The cards we do split is 2, 2, okay, because 2 and 2 is an empty void. It's 5 and 5. It's in the center of everything. 3 and 3 is because it's only a link. It's a wing. 6 and 6 because it has no heart. It has the light, but it has nothing else. 6 and 6 is 12. 7 and 7 is 14. That's the ring around the cube. I just can tell you one thing. We only split these if the dealer has 4, 5, and 6 or less. That means it has the east-west wing and nothing else. It does not have number 7. It doesn't have an ace. It doesn't have, if the dealer has 3, 4, 5, or 6. If it shows a 2, then the 9 card for birth, okay, that would make you good. Anyways, I can't even explain that. I shouldn't even be saying that. I'm just going to tell you right now that 16 is the light, and we don't split the light. We don't want to split the light unless the light is against the gateway, which would be the 7 card. All depends what the dealer is showing. I'm just showing you that in blackjack, without actually telling you anything. Let me restate this. Let me put this up here. Let me restate this. Just showing you that blackjack has these number rules, and I'm just starting to look into it right now. So I really can't give you a better observation than what I did. What I did with the colors of Rubik's Cube is I'm just showing you the color combination. This one says the gateway of the sky. It also shows 27. It says win big red because this one over here, if you really think about it, what's missing from this one is 1 and 7. That is the head and tail of the light. 2 and 7 is win big red, is win the sun. 2 and 7 is inside 1 and 8. 1 and 8 is the body in the heaven. The mind is in the heaven of the body. I'm assuming the mind is 2 and the body is 6. Okay, because those are the biggest cards, 2 and 6. This is 2 and 7. This is the light that comes within. You don't have the light. You have the foxhole for the light, but you don't have the light. You don't have any information coming in, but you have the information center ready to collect the information. Your eyes are in your head, but you can't see anything because your eyes can see out, but you cannot see in. $15.51. Do you see this over here? This V is in the center. It's your chicken foot. Okay. 1551, 47 by 33. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 is 6 and 5. 2 times 3, 2 plus 3, 6 and 5 equals 211. Number 23, the famous number 23. 23 and 11 is 34. 32 and 11 is 43. DC, DC. Number 23 or BC creates DC. BC, this is A and E, BC. AD, 1 and 4, because AD is inside 5. 1 and AD. 5 is also made up of 2 plus 3. You need 1 plus 5 to create the same thing as 2 times 3. So you're adding 1, 5 to get 2 3s, 2 worlds of 3. 3 is 2 parts, 1 part of 5 and 1 part of 5. You see what it says here? We are F bucks. Why does it say buck? Can you figure out why it says buck? Because the 21st letter, 2 and 1, which is inside of 3, is the U. So it says buck. We are F bucks. There was one other piece that I really liked in here. Do you want to know anything about the word point? This is we point, right? We point our 2 fingers. The thumb goes up, 7 up. So would you say that's the 7th finger? But we're pointing 2 fingers. 2 of 5, 7. What do you got? 7. Okay. What do you got? 8. Okay. What do you got? 9. Okay. Anyways, I don't like that. Your L letter is your pointer. 1 and 2. L is the 12th letter. Your pointer is 1 and 2. Voila, 1 and 2 through L. War day, word. Gold is in OR. Row, the row of words, or war day. War day is we are the day, or Wednesday, because in Spanish we're a miracle. 555, artificial intelligence, WEN. Do you see the W in here, number 23? That's number 23. 23, 2 times 3 will create 1111. Here is your 1111. Here is your K here 11. Here is your K here 11. Here is your X and 1, 24. X and 1, 24. 24, 9, 33, 33, 66. Here is your V. V minus 1, V plus 1, V with 1 in the center of it. Move the stick to this side. Move the sticks. Either you move the sticks this way or this way. If we're playing football and they move the 10-yard sticks, they move the 2 10-yard sticks all at a time. So if we go into 11-11, we take these 2 sticks and I draw a stick all the way down in between this one over here. And I move these sticks over. When I move these sticks over, I'll get this arm on this side and this arm on this side of the V, representing the Federation 456, which actually shows me half of the center and all of the left, then half of the center to all of the left. 1.5 times whatever it is equals to your value in your creation of 23. Here's your 23 right here, the upside down hat. Here's your hourglass time. You put a time, a chord in between here and here. 10 yards. 10 yards. We move 10 yards at a time. They don't move apart. They're together. You move to the left 10 yards, you move to the right 10 yards. Doesn't matter where you move. Now, what do? Okay, is they take a point or a marker. If you get a penalty and you go back 15 yards, you still have to get to the same point for your 10 yards to make it a first down. So they pull back the markers and they leave a point stick, if that's what you'd like to call it. The other thing I wanted to mention, gold. Well, gold is ST. Anything with ST, number 39, is gold. That's the sky is gold. Why do I say that? Well, where did you finish in the Olympics? Oh, you finished second. You got silver. Oh, so you mean silver is number 2? All right. What about bronze? Well, you know what? Silver to the left or silver to the right, bronze to the left, bronze to the right. But you got bronze. You finished behind number 1 and 2. Although you were third, you only finished behind 2 people. Wow. I was third doesn't mean 3. It means I'm behind 2. 2 and 3. 2 is behind 1. Me and 2 are like next to each other. And then 4th is like touching my ass. So who is number 4? He's on my tail. Who's number 2 to a bronze 3? He's in my face. I see his ass. My face sees his ass. When you're running towards each other, well, you'd run into each other. So you can't run towards each other. But you can run towards each other if you're one level higher and one level lower, and you'd be turning the propeller of a plane. Inside colors, we're going to go down to 6 by 15 is 90, becomes 96. 6 plus 15 equals the cube. So the sun now equals the orange. Orange now equals the cube. I'm not going to say sun, I'm just going to say the orange equals the cube. 6 plus 15, 21. Orange, 6 by 15 equals 90, equals to 111. 1, 1, 1. 35, 37, 39. 10, 10, standards and poor. 111, 110 plus the roof of the towers equals 111. 6 and 6 equals 12, 12, 21, and 90, 33, 123, ABC. ABC comes out of orange. ABC ends up coming out of blue. What this does here, it just shows you different levels. I got a level of 40. Then I got a level to 46. 0 equals 6 becomes 46. 4 and 6 equals 10. And 24 equals to 34. Blue will create the DC within it. Before it ever reaches the sun, blue creates DC. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 plus 6 is 10 equals to 34. 3 and 4 create the artificial intelligence. Let's do it another way. 4 and 4 times 15 is 60. 4 plus 15 is 90 equals 79. 79 has the 79 inside the 10 world, okay, equals 3 and 1 equals 10, 10. 79 inside the 7 world equals 0 and minus 2 equals 20. Minus 20 or 2 says 62, and it says I connects all the 5s, 5, 5, 5, and 5. It now connected the 4 corners, 5, 5, 5, and 5. Or is that 1 5 that connected 4 5s inside the blue world? 1979, 7 by 9 equals 63. 7 plus 9 equals 16. Creation of the light inside 666, 3 worlds of 6. 3 worlds of 6, and then 1 world to add on, the leap year. That's what I'm going to be doing next, the leap year. How many years before the leap year? 3 years, the leap year, and then 3 more years. That's the way I'm going to do it. I'm also going to do it 1 year, 5 years is 6. Then 1 year and 5 years is 6. Then 1 year, okay, and 5 years is 6. That's 18. That'll total the 18 cycle of the Mayans, but I'm not going to get into that. So we did this total over here. And yeah, we basically got this whole thing done. 1551 is not only 1551, it also says ISIS because the S is just like a 5. It also is a representation of the Mississippi. ISIS, 1551, 1551, St. Louis, Mississippi, ISIS runs down because that's the letter combination. We're going to leave it at that. I'm going to jump on to my next video, Raphael at 24444. Thank you for watching this video. Well, there's one thing that stood up in front of me right now. Just let me hold it up. It was the baseball bat. There was an exclamation point. It's one side of the teardrop. It takes 2 exclamation points to put them together. Does it say 10? See the circle? This is a point of oil. This is like a point of oil dropping. Or does it actually just say 10, but it's not sure which side the 0 is going to go on? There was something else. I don't remember what it was, but we're going to leave it for now. 1. Oh, yes. 2 aces in blackjack. You can either have 12 or you can have 2, but it changes. You don't really have to have anything. You just know 2 aces is not enough, and nothing can go wrong with 2 aces. The only thing you do is you separate them apart. If you separate them apart, you have a chance to make each ace valued as 11. If you keep them together, one of the aces will end up being valued at 12 for most part, as long as you don't get 2 more picture cards. So ace would be 11, and the other ace would be 1. You would have 12 inside of 2 aces. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 and 2 is 3. The 12 is inside of 2 aces in blackjack, equals to 1 and 2 is 3. Same result. Thank God this video is now worth it. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Did you follow what I said? In blackjack, the ace is 11 or 1. If you pull it 4, 5, 6, 7 with it, or 8, it would bring you up close enough to 21 that you don't need any other card, so you will use the ace as a 12 as an 11 value. The other ace will be a 1 value, because if you use them both at 11 value, you'd have 22 and you go over. So you use it, you see 11 goes onto the other corner. 9 and 12 is one corner to the other corner. What do you call it? Inside of Monopoly. 20 is from go to go. It's 20 positions on one side, and it's 19 positions on the other side. When you're from go to go in Monopoly, if you go 19 this way or 19 this way, artificial intelligence, but you never touch free parking, you both had 19. Right? 19 one way, 19 the other way. But we forget to count that we're standing on go. So that's automatically 19 that you went, right? Plus the one you're on is 20. But you didn't go 20, because if you would go 20, you would end up on free parking. So you're 19 plus 1 and 1. 19 plus the one you stand, 19 plus 19, and if you would end up with 20, you would be 20 on the one you stand. 19 plus 1 you stand, where you stand, so that would be a total of 20, would it not? 19 from go brings you all the way to New York. 19 from go brings you all the way to Kentucky. So if you go one more, you get 20. But you would say, wait a second, how can I do that? I get 20 one way, 20 the other way. 20 brings you to free parking. So how is it 21? When you go all the way in Monopoly, 9, you reach, if I remember, Connecticut. You go 10, you get to the corner, you go another 10, so a total of 20 gets you to free parking. But the one you stand on is 21. There's only 20 positions. Figure that one out. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. I'm still confused, because the 10 you have is you have the first 10. Then that one starts off in the next one. It gets the next 10. You keep your corner, okay? The next 10, once you're on it, it doesn't get the corner. It gets the next corner, and each corner moves over 1. That's how. Anyways, thank you for watching. It's a long video.